Grandest of risings. I just thought I'd say that even though no one is here yet. Oh, hey, whoever's here, whoever just hopped on. Grand rising to you. Y'all gotta excuse me today. One, because I'm dealing with hormonal changes. It is my moon cycle right now. Just saying. Sorry if that's too TMI, honey, but this is this kind of zone. Just saying. Also, what else is going wrong for y'all to keep in mind? My hands and my wrists and my shoulders hurt. If you guys aren't hip, I have an autoimmune disease that really affects my joints. And this morning they're like extra stiff because yesterday I ate so much like terrible food. Like, I really ate my feelings yesterday. And it's funny because it has a lot to do with the title. I know I'm not tripping. It seemed like as soon as I put this camera on and did this reading, it just got so noisy. I don't know if you guys hear all this. There's like a weird sound in the back. That's probably just my garage gate opening and closing. Then there's this sound over here that just happened to stop. What the fuck? I can't this morning. I can't with this morning. Hi, Vince. I can't. I can't with it this morning. Trying to come through and make all the disturbances. Not Vince, Vin. Sorry. But yeah, that's crazy. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I just yeah, and it's funny because like I was saying, it has a lot to do with the title. I've been replacing things, trying to swap things out in my life that don't make sense or don't work, because I know for a fact I haven't seen evidence of it yet. Spirit hasn't shown me anything, but I know because I just know what this cycle means, right? Where it's like I can feel that spirit wants me to do some clearing and do some preparing and some resting because I know when spirit is trying to like gear me up and prepare me for like something, right? And I'm not sure what that is for me. I literally just saw 222 on the time. I'm not sure what it is. I think it really has something to do with like my work or something. Because I feel like I'm being called to do like higher work in a spiritual way. So it may have something to do with that. I just saw 234. Damn. But anyways, like I know that's what's happening. Spirit is making me crazy today. Yeah, it's because you guys are being called to act, I think, or to pay attention to your guidance or something. Like that's what I'm getting. If you've been seeing a lot of twos, a lot of two and triple twos and stuff like that, usually it's your guides, your higher self spirit trying to get your attention. Like, hey, we need you to, connect and collaborate with us and listen to us, right? Like that's what's happening. So when I was shuffling the deck, I saw this card quite a bunch, and it came at the bottom. I've been closing out cycles like crazy. I can't like honestly like that's what I clearly channeled before I started. That's why the title is what it is. But I channeled yes, what's up, Bunny? Hey babe. So yeah, that's why is this blurry, honey? What is going on? I'm like focus on the card. What is happening? Like my camera has been so fucking weird. Like I'm over it, but you know what? Whatever. Anyways, I kept saying the 9 of Cups. So I feel like you guys are like being called to consciously make some changes, whether it's conscious or unconscious. Obviously it's better if it's consciously. But if you're like even if it's unconscious, right? So if your body's telling you, hey, I'm not very hungry, but you keep putting food in your body, that's something that I've been doing, sadly, right? It's like then you're gonna have to pay the price. You're gonna have stomach problems, you're gonna have problems with your health, whatever comes up for you. It's like if you keep going against what you know you're being called to do, you're gonna see problems, right? So that's just more so what I mean. What other card did I see? And it's because Spirit really wants you to be happy. So Spirit is really trying to lead you to something better, but Spirit's trying to get you to choose better by like kind of giving you these cues like, okay, this doesn't feel nice to you. This isn't aligned to you. Are you going to keep still choosing it, right? And if you keep choosing it, it's like you're going to keep seeing, yeah, you guys get it, right? So this 9 of Cups is trying to come into your existence. This is the subconscious energy. This is what is trying to make its way into your life. This is what you're calling for. This is what your soul is calling for. And your physical self has to be on board with that, aligned to that. 20-day soul surgery. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna keep those prayers unlocked for you for sure. Count down to your surgery. We are sending you so much love and blessings. We're all gonna be in spirit there with you, holding our hands around you, around the table. So yes, I'm so happy you're here. You're gonna be covered in blessings. No worries. I see that you're grateful though. you know. What other card did I see? It's pissing me off because I can't remember what card it was. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just get into the read. What urgent messages? Birthday in 8 days. Okay, period. So your birthday is September 9th. My brother's birthday is September 8th. Happy early birthday. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see something, right? Whoa. All right, this message is crazy. Why? Because I thought two cards came out, but it actually is four cards, and the four cards that came out are just like hella crazy to be coming out together right now. I don't know. So first of all, we got the Ten of Cups. I feel like the Ten of Cups obviously is that card that's about getting everything you want, especially in an emotion on an emotional level. I just saw 555. So as you guys know, you're probably seeing lots of fives, lots of twos, because Spirit is trying to get you to tap into that partnership energy, that listening, yielding energy, right? And to like partner up with other people, people that you're supposed to be partnering up with, which is your higher self and your guides first and foremost. But then there's this Ten of Cups here. So I mean, what's up, gang? Gang, gang. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't saying hey to nobody for real. What's up, gang, gang, Virgo gang? Okay, Zen in the Void gang, big B dogs. All right. Anyway, let's get back to the message. So I feel like you guys need to open yourself up to what you're manifesting. It's as simple as that. You guys have been manifesting everything you want, especially in an emotional way. Like you want those things that bring in that emotional well-being, right? The type of living situation you want, the kind of work environment you want, the type of pay that will help you to live comfortably, the friends that will make you feel at ease and off guard in their presence, right? These are all the things you want. A partner who doesn't take advantage of you, who you don't have to teach how to love you, right? Because I got a feeling a lot of you guys are just kind of over it right now. You're like, it's like, I sent this post to a lot of my friends because I feel like it's true, but all the planetary alignments are making it almost effortless for us to kind of feel in our bodies that we shouldn't just be doing something with a person just because they're here and we feel like we just need to make it work. Like just the settling energy is like out the door, okay? Because the Ten of Cups is trying to present itself to those who are asking for it. And this Emperor card in reverse always is popping up. What's up, gang? Miss Nanya, gangs in the house. My OGs, what's up? Good morning, goddess. Yes, yeah, just don't coexist. Exactly. Like you can recognize people as lessons, because most of the time that's what the fuck they are. And I'm not saying that this is diminishing anybody or saying that the only thing you're ever going to experience is lessons, but I just heard another reader say this, a reader I watched for the first time, and I like love her already. I forget her name, otherwise I would shout her out. Sorry. But she said, like, if you're a spiritual person and you know that you're acting off of being called and acting off of higher knowing and higher, that you like, y'all got to understand this matrix got a lot of y'all thinking that, like, oh, if you just do a few spiritual things here and there, you help people here and there, you're just going to live the life you're meant to live and get all the gifts and the blessings that comes along with dedicating your life to yourself and the highest good. But that's not true. You got to keep working in that way. You have to keep committing in that way. You can't be this Emperor energy in reverse, or even dealing with people like this. People who are tyrants, who are bossy, who can't be patient, who can't protect anyone, who can't serve anyone, right? That's not how this goes. That is not how this goes. That is the way of the world right now. That's not the way of spirit. Spirit says you cannot call yourself a spiritual being and commit to this life of fighting a higher purpose, fighting for the highest good, if you don't live out of that scope for everything that you do. Your partner isn't spiritual. Your hobbies aren't spiritual. You're this, you're that. I just went through something personally where I was like learning that I was unconditionally loving on someone close to me, and that felt very nice and healing. But I had to realize that I could only position them in a certain space in my life, because though I like them and love them so much, right? It's funny because this fell right on the floor in reverse as I'm saying this, but it was in the upright. And it's because this action, this person was kind of getting in the way of my Ten of Cups, right? Because I was trying to place them in the Ten of Cups position when I really couldn't. Maybe in a space of service, not trying to sound funny like that, but it's like this person specifically, I love them unconditionally for who they are. They're whole. It was amazing. And I'm thinking, like, this is what God wants me to do. This is, if God's sending me all these people where I gotta just love them unconditionally and I can't, like, really place them in a high position in my life, as in, like, love them like I want them near me, I trust them, and you know what I'm saying? I basically felt for a second like, okay, Spirit, you're not sending me anybody I can take with me, if that makes sense, right? So I'm just feeling like, okay, do I gotta learn? Do I gotta build with these people and Spirit really was just trying to show me that I was just accepting kind of just like anyone under the thought or the I was confused, genuinely. I was like, I didn't know if I was supposed to build on it, work on it, and I'm fucked up too, and we just working on, like, this is friends and romantic people who are knocking down my fucking door, right? But I realized Spirit was trying to get me to not just accept these things. Love these people unconditionally, yes. Be a light in their life, yes. Allow yourself to learn from them as well, yes. But that doesn't mean that these are the people that are for you. You need to be able to tell the difference, right? So basically, I'm saying all this to say that, like, you guys have to recognize that you have been mastering this divine masculine energy within yourself. So if you approach other people who don't really have it down pat, right, you can teach them something, but it's probably, they're probably not aligned to you. You guys are full, you're whole, you're working on being whole and full. That's what the 10 of cups is. You experience it before you get it, and that's the misconception. We experience the 10 of cups before we actually receive the physical manifestations of it, if that makes sense, in the form of like people and things, right? You have to experience wholeness within yourself. With that being said, God would not send you friends and partners who has to learn how to be divinely masculine. No, they will already be that. They'll already be that. It's not impossible. It's not far-fetched. I know it feels that way based off all the training and all the lessons that we've had to learn and go through, but there's no way. Okay, you guys got to recognize when you're meant to learn and heal, and when you're receiving something that is a direct manifestation of what you asked for, right? People, you guys, if you guys are struggling with deciding if someone should be around you or in your life, and what's up, East Coast? Greetings from the West Coast, even though I'm from the Midwest. Okay, greetings from the West Coast. All right, but you guys, an easy way to determine whether somebody should be in your life long term is how they are with their growth. Are they immature? Are they passive? Are they this? Are they that? I'm not saying people are going to be perfect when they arrive to you, but they're going to be whole. They're going to not make their problems yours. They're not going to be a tyrant to you. They're not going to be bossy and mean and this and that. Those are not the kind of problems you're going to have to deal with. And I think that's what up, gang? What up, Keish? Grand Rising. So I think that's what Spirit is really trying to get you guys to know, because this is you guys. You're the Empress. Okay? And I'm not even going to lie to you. You guys are the Empress, meaning you're attracting these Emperors in reverse, because when you perfect your Emperor energy, which you guys have been doing, you're going to attract the opposite, because these people are opposites attract. So if people suck at being divinely masculine and they see you're doing that, they're going to come near you because they feel like there's something to learn, right? They see that you're fruitful as well. You're not just divinely masculine, you're divinely feminine too. So it's a highly attractive energy. Understand that you're highly attractive. Everything you're attracting isn't something that you have to entertain. You guys might be attracting a bunch of bullshit right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you have to allow this manifestation period to carry on longer. Just carry on. Yes, I am the teacher and the student. Exactly, Miss Naya. Please speak to the people. All right. I'm trying to give this message how Spirit is giving me. Spirit is basically letting me know, like, the more whole and healed you become, the more attractive you will become. And you will attract all kinds of people. Like, sleep people, woke people, people in between, dark people, light people. You're going to attract it all until you attract that person, that entity, those people that you see them and you're like, oh my God, you're exactly what I asked for. Think of it like shopping, right? Think of it like shopping. If you knew that you have a white dress and you just know you want to, this is a weird ass combination, by the way, but hey, it's what I'm just giving y'all. You know you want a white dress and you know you want to wear orange shoes to pop with the white dress. So you go shopping, you're looking around, you're not finding no fucking orange shoes. You're like, what the fuck? Some people will give up and they will stick to it. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a better example because this is a real example, and I just think it's amazing because this is a personal thing I went through, right, with my friend, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind because I ain't gonna say his name. He wouldn't mind anyway. But anyway, my homeboy, he had his first like real role on a movie set where he had like lines, right? That's what we call like a real role because you have lines. You're not just like extra backup. You know, you're not just like an extra on set. He had lines, right? And plenty of them. Like he was a whole ass character, right? So for his character, he went in it with a vision, and that's why I love this friend because he went in it with a vision, right? His vision, he wanted it to be a certain way. He wanted his character to have certain hair, a certain aesthetic, da da da. And so when it came down to the day before he was going on set, he's like, I just realized if I want this hairstyle with my real hair, I have to process my hair. My hair is too thick and curly for me to get this hairstyle that I want. And I'm just like, you know what? And this is a great example because this is how our brains work. My advice is how our brains work when we're kind of doubting our greatness and our abilities sometimes. Because this is when logical starts to kick in, but when does logical kind of interrupt faith? You know what I'm saying? And vision, right? Ooh, this is such a good example. So I'm telling him, I'm like, you know what? You could also do this or that with your hair. I was like, you just took your braids out, your curls are sexy, they're popping. I think it would be great if you just wear your natural hair for the movie role. You got a little dye at the ends, like it's still fly, it's cute or whatever. And he was bummed. He's like, no, I wanted this hair. He's like, I'm not trying to be difficult. Like, I just really want this hair. Like, I really saw this. I really visualized this. And that's when I was like, you know what? You're right. Like, I know you're gonna figure it out. When I just like to, I've been realizing a lot. Just be there for a friend. Sometimes they don't need, I love when friends tell me they don't need advice, they just need an ear. Because I'm like, good. I don't even know what to say half the time anyway. If I don't know what to say, I just say I don't know what to say anyway. If I have a good suggestion, I just suggest it. When I said their hair look good, I was being honest. I'm like, your fro is sexy. Like, you're making me low key want to cut my hair and dye the ends. That was some real advice. Like, this is real for me. Your hair is fire like that. But he wanted his vision to come to life. So I'm thinking like, I don't know how he gonna do this, but I'm excited to see, what's gonna happen, in the end. Because this friend always pulls some shit out of their ass, which I love them for. I always look up to them for that. But anyways, it's like I feel like it's like me. You know what I'm saying? So finding people who are like me is just like amazing to me. That's why I hold this friend near and dear to my heart, right? Even though I have to accept things about them, right? That's the lesson, right? Because another thing about this friend is when they have things that I like have to talk to them about or something rubbing me the wrong way, that I talk to this friend and tell them won't ever happen again. That's what a real friend is, right? That's what a real friend is. But anyways, this friend found a wig, the exact hairstyle that they wanted, like the day before. How they found a fucking wig like this? They probably went on like Hollywood, where Hollywood Boulevard has all these weird ass fucking like wig stores and shit. That's probably what they did, which is really smart. And like they use their fucking resources. Like this friend, like basically, if you use your resources, like for example, if you're looking for certain friends or certain partners, why do you think you're gonna find them at like the club or like places that don't really align to who you are? I know it sounds super corny to be like, go to a yoga class or like go to a bookstore, or like go to places where, you resonate to find this person, because it doesn't always happen like that. You don't, that's the thing about attracting. You don't have to go anywhere to do anything. It's just sometimes inside of you realizing like, I don't have to entertain everyone who's just popping up in my realm. I don't have to take this wearing my natural hair for this thing if I know that I want a finger wave. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You guys are fertile and you're very masculine. You're attracting people who, since you, it's like just you, since who, help me, spirit, because I'm getting tongue tied, and it's probably because I'm starting to become passionate. So help me to temper myself, please, great spirit. Thank you. But I feel like since you guys just perfected your divine masculinity, now you're kind of being tested with attracting all these people who are on the other side of that. They're like trying to learn from you, but also trying to like test your gangster. And you have to recognize that those people are not for you. Those are lessons solely, right? And the sooner you realize that, okay, the sooner you'll be in connection with people who you can actually build with, right? Who can stay in your trine with you. A trine is really just a solid structure. It's uh it's symbolic of stability and structure. That's when you'll start to recognize, that's the word, that's a way better word, recognize the people who are meant to be structured with you. Okay. And you guys got a lot of hard decisions to make. I feel like you guys have had a lot of people coming into your world, people probably coming back from the past, and friends trying to change their behavior, new people coming in, and you're like having to decide, do I keep this person? It's like you keep getting presented, and you're like, no. It's like swiping yes or no on Twitter, like I mean Tinder. But you're like yes, no, right? And it's hard. It's becoming a little difficult for some of y'all, but that's the lesson. Like I feel like I gave, what Spirit needs to tell y'all about that. My wrist hurts so bad today, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna take these cards exactly how they came out. One reverse, one in the upright. So yeah, some of you guys are feeling like the more you have to protect yourself as this Queen of Swords, it's like the more cruel you're becoming. It's like the more you're hanging out with people that you gotta defend yourself against and protect yourself against. It's starting to make you like like neurotic. It's starting to bring out the maniac in you. All us Virgos, we have a little mania in us because in the same breath that people feel like we just aren't adaptive to change or whatever, that's like hella untrue in the same breath because we're a mutable sign. So we almost prefer change, especially if it's going to help us in some way. We're like, yes, bring the change, right? But since you guys feel like you keep going through the same thing, it's because you're not learning a lesson. That's why the more you feel like you have to protect yourself, and this is what I was telling y'all last week, okay? Those of y'all with your family and all, Miss Nanya, I'm just saying. But y'all with y'all family and these people that die, y'all have to make the choice to commit to yourself. Do something drastic. Move the fuck out. Go get a hobby, something that will get you out of these people's face every day. Because the more you're having to defend yourself, the more you're going to start lashing out. And then you're not going to have a choice but to leave because you're going to lash out. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Spirit wants you to commit to yourself, to your virtues, to your beliefs. With this Hierophant card, this card is about institutions and tradition and doing what's expected of you, especially when you've committed to something. And if you guys have committed to a spiritual path and a spiritual journey, or even if you've committed to your damn self and your higher self, Spirit's gonna hold you to that. Spirit say you want a more peaceful life, you don't want to protect yourself, I'm gonna make everybody around you come around you to make you feel that way just so you can fucking blow it up. So you can blow the fuck up and you just see how much of a mess it's made. Just so that you can see. This message is so clear. I needed this message too because I literally just made some decisions like yesterday and the day before around an individual that I'm just like, I love being around. And I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I could be around this person anymore. And it's mostly because like I just feel like being around them was like literally taking care of a little child, if I'm being honest. Like it literally was like taking care of a 6-year-old. And then one minute they're trying to like lead me and be a boss and lead me in some type of way. And I'm confused. I'm like, so why do you, it's like it's like you literally allowing your little brother, little sister who you have to take care of, who's hella immature, to like be a leader and tell you what to do. And you're the grown ass adult. You're like, what? Like, you think you're going to tell me that you're going to go to bed late when you know you don't get up on time? When you know you haven't taken care of any of your chores? It's like, why does this person who's not qualified think that they can have certain qualifications in your life? That doesn't make sense, Virgo. You can't be around people who can't fucking manage anything, but they're trying to manage you or manage things in your presence. Maybe it's because you bring out some type of insecurity in them. I don't know. But you guys have the opportunity to walk the fuck away. Replace it. Replace it meaning let it go because you have faith and belief that there's something better coming your way. If my friend would have accepted his fate of like not having his hair being straight enough to get a finger wave, whatever, and he just gave up, he would have never found his finger wave wig. He would have never went and found that shit. But he did not listen to he's like, nah, I want to stick with my vision. Being around overbearing masculine energy is what did it for me. Say it again. Say it again. That's what did it for me. Overbearing masculine energy. When I'm like, I know how masculinity feels when it feels good. Because I'm masculine. I'm divinely masculine to myself. I make sure I'm fed. I make sure I have money saved. I make sure I'm safe. I know how to protect myself. And then people who come around you not doing none of that shit for you, but then they're trying to be a masculine person in your life. No, sir. No, no, you can't. Sorry. Damn, that's the message. That's crazy. We finna spend a whole 30 minutes on this because it's worth it. You guys have to understand it so that you can leave it the fuck behind. And this is a huge judgment. This is a huge decision that will change your life if you do this now and continue to do it. You're not supposed to know what's up ahead. No to Tinder. Same. I just use Tinder as a damn example. I'm not on fucking Tinder. I'm not in there. We're not doing that either, Ben. We're not judging nobody who's on Tinder. Those of y'all who need y'all sneaky links or link up or whatever y'all doing, honey, do your thing. Try to call me toxic. Exactly. They'll call you toxic. They'll call you a weird ass person. Being a cuss baby, yeah, I am nuts. I can see that for you, Ben. Cusp baby. Wait, isn't your birthday on the is in 8 days? Somebody said that. Cusp of what? But yeah, that's what did it for me as well. And Spirit really wants you guys to know hardcore that you're not supposed to know what's up ahead. Nope. Why? Because you're in training and you're earning things on a higher level. Yeah, fuck Tinder. I refuse. Ain't nothing but trash. That is the trenches. Tinder is the trenches, baby. But Spirit wants you guys to know it's not for you to know. Why? Because you're exercising. It's like a muscle. You have to exercise. Exercise your intuition. Exercise your faith and your belief in yourself and your abilities and your fucking imagination being fulfilled. Because that's exactly what's happening for you. Okay? Spirit wants you to be the leader you are and keep moving without knowing what the hell is going on. Spirit says you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. Do that though, trying to heal and date. See, yeah, it's hard. Just know that each person you're dating is gonna give you a lesson. It's gonna be a lesson most of the time. If you're dating and Mr. or Mrs. person walks in with that walk that you like, with that style that you like, every person, every music person is just what you like, their beliefs align with yours, then it might not be a lesson. Take your time, keep observing. That person may just be exactly what you manifested. That's exactly what Spirit's trying to tell you. You're going to attract a lot of things before the thing that you want actually shows up because it's like a radio station. When you're turning, you find that it's clear, but you still trying to make it extra clear. So you keep turning it until it gets to the exact station. It's kind of like that. You guys have to give it time to like really your energy to really marinate with the universe so the universe can know. It's like you're perfecting your vision until your vision is exactly what you want it to be. Date, yeah, as you're healing, because the more you date and recognize that it's lessons, it's gonna heal you, right? Yeah, when you commit to a spiritually based business, Spirit is just gonna hold you to what you're doing. You can't sit here and be like, "Oh, I'm telling y'all what to do," but that don't mean I'm gonna do it. You can sit here and say I'm not perfect, I'm going to make mistakes, but you cannot sit there and say that you're not going to do what you're teaching. Spirit is not going to take you seriously. Your fucking audience shouldn't even take you seriously at that point. Who should take you seriously if you're not standing by your own word? That's what divine masculinity is. Like literally standing on your word. I hear too many young men out here saying, "Oh, women don't like men that's really divine masculine," and da 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 da. Who taught you what that really is? Stand by your word. Make somebody feel protected. Love. If you can act on something on behalf of somebody else, do that. If your arms are strong enough to carry someone's bags or whatever, figuratively, mentally, whatever, do it. Sheesh. I know way more divine masculine females who are straight. They like men, but they are divinely masculine, and that's a beautiful thing. They know how to protect them fucking selves. They know how to protect others. They know how to facilitate protection, facilitate healing, which is a very divinely feminine thing. But somebody got to get these lessons, and somebody has to show you. Sometimes you're only meant to show other people what divine masculinity looks like, and then for them to two-step the hell out of your life and go practice it with other people. Not, oh, this person's working on it, so I'm gonna build with them and work on it with them. Like, no, 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 no. Commit to yourself and know that you're not selfish for wanting someone who's on your level. You want somebody who's gonna who's taking their time to do it right, who you don't have to teach. Unless that's just something that you prefer, that you ask spirit for. Spirit, I want somebody I can teach. Then by all means, do your thing. Most of us just want to enjoy this 10 of cups. Most of us just want to be healed and whole and come together with someone who facilitates their own wholeness and their own healing. Please do it, Miss Nanya. Please. Because it's going to change your life. You won't have to sit in your family member's face all fucking day combating their ignorance. Soon as you commit yourself and you show yourself in spirit that you are committed to your purpose, watch all that shit start getting moved out of your way. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how quickly it takes place. And I am a firm believer. I have rejoiced under spirit's love and protection, and I'm literally getting emotional right now, in times where I was at my lowest, no money, realizing I had a hard illness to fucking now balance. I was just telling a friend this story early this morning. I woke up so early this morning when I had nothing. When I had went to my hometown from LA for a few months because my family wanted to help heal me, but they literally turned their back on me when I got there because they wanted their real fantasy, their real thing that they wanted was to Deja's my birth name. Deja needs help. Deja needs healing. Let's take her in and make her what we want to make her. Let's take her in. Cause they thought I was at my lowest and like I was just ready to be like sculpted and molded by anybody. Like, oh, make me a businesswoman, give me a 401k, like, puppet me. Like, no, honey, you told me to come here to help heal me. Once I'm healed, I'm gone back to my fucking journey. They did not like that, so a lot of people turned their back on me because I had no intention of changing who the fuck I was for them, changing my path, my directory, my beliefs for them. No. But I was committed. I was sick. I was skinny. I was penniless. Materially. But spiritually, I was so rich. I had just come off a long retreat. A long stint of just giving. Not receiving. Not having sex. Not doing this. Not doing that. I was a monk before this happened to me. But this whole journey that I went through with so much suffering was such a big fat fucking lesson, right? So I'm telling you guys this because at that time, I was so rich in spirit and so ready to commit to my fucking journey and do this spiritual work. I was looking for anyway. I was reaching out to a spiritual teacher I had looked up to at the time and spiritual friends who I just knew my soul recognized these people as people I was supposed to work with, build with, grow with, but it was the wrong time. And I was like, look, y'all, I'm here. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work. Let's go. And they were looking at me like, bitch, what? Who are you? What do you do? What do you have, right? I'm saying this to say they didn't see. Oh, guys, believe. I'm sure these same fucking people are looking at me right now like, bitch, she fine. She thick. I was skinny as fuck. Place is not like, come on, if y'all knew how nice my place was, like when I say nice, I don't just mean how it looks, I mean how it feels. It's home. People just walk into this bitch and feel healed. Some people don't literally have told me they don't like coming over here because it's so comfortable. They don't know how to, they're uncomfortable with the comfort. And I got plenty of money in my pocket. They probably know who the hell they looking at now. And I'm not angry. I'm saying that you won't see the reason. You guys will come back later and see some of these people who was weird as fuck at this time period tell you like, oh, when you rejected me at that time, bro, you taught me so much. Like, right? I don't know. Spirit just like made me go out of my mind and share that because I had no intention of sharing a personal story, especially something that personal for me. Yeah, Spirit is trying to get you guys commit to yourself. Renew your commitment to yourself and to Spirit. That's what this Ace of Cups is. And Spirit is going to send you people that are on that wave. Their soul can't settle in your space. Exactly, Miss Nanya. And it really rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, damn. And I was a little offended, a little hurt because I'm like, damn, like, people really don't want to come to my house because it's too comfortable. Like, that's fucked up. It made me feel like a loner. It made me feel like a fucking lame weirdo or something. But then my soul knew that this person really was just telling me they're not supposed to be around me. The same person who told me that is a very toxic person. Soul Secretions. I love your name, Soul Secretions. This video is going to take forever to load probably because it's going to be like 40 minutes. But you know what? It's worth it because I love you guys. And my whole life has changed off sheer belief. It's like when I'm going through my worst fucking shit, that's when my belief is like the the most potent. That's when my belief is the most potent. When I don't have shit or when I cannot see the way forward. Then it's easy for me to be like, ah, fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck it. Take me, spirit. Take me. Show me. Take me where I'm supposed to be. Show me what I'm supposed to be doing because I surrender. Right? Soon as I do that, I just sit back and I be like, all right, spirit, I'm ready. It's like I'm finna go to the amusement park because I know spirit's about to show me some shit. And I'm learning how to be that faithful, meaning that tuned into faith and belief, even when I'm in a good place. Sometimes I'm in a good place and I'm just moving and grooving, kind of like right now. And I'm just like, spirit, I just want to do something. Why you keep sending me these fucking people? Like, I'm irritated because I don't know what's going on because I'm so jittery. I want to move. I want to do. But it's like, spirit's like, girl, calm down. Like, what happened to that belief and that faith you have when you had nothing? Be that same way now. We know you got the money to act. We know you got the time and the energy and the motivation and the inspiration to act right now. But we're just telling you to calm down because we're trying to show you some things about yourself before we send you into this new space. And knowing that, I'm hella grateful because it's like, oh shit, what if I went into this new space and I didn't recognize the fact that toxic divine masculinity is kind of like threatening me, or like people acting this way out of toxicity rather. I'm going to get in this space and I'm going to be triggered and I'm going to go off and then I'm going to rub somebody the wrong way and this is my soul group and da 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 da. You know? Spirit just wants y'all to walk away from things. Like, get more accustomed to when y'all have to walk away. All right, I think that's enough with the tarot because it seems like the same message. The top card says, it may be time to get started. So I just wanted to, like, make that apparent because that, like, hit me when I saw it. So one of you guys gave me some advice. I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to respond yet about making this deck like a real deck. And I'm down with that because this is a really good deck that I channeled. This is the first time I channeled a deck. So, and it feels so good. Like some of these messages that came out are so crazy. Like this is the stuff that people want to hear when they come to me for like mediumship and personal readings. Speaking of personal readings, my calendar is officially open for September for personal readings and it's filling up already. So some of you guys I won't get to like new people maybe until like probably like later this week or next week because it's filling up fast already. If you guys need personals, I do not respond to setting people up through YouTube. You cannot get on my YouTube comments and be like, I want a personal. I think I'm going to like message you somehow and be like, hey, you want a personal? Like, I do not have time for that. I barely have time to make sure that I'm like keeping up with comments, which I love to do. But it's just hard for me to do when I start getting busy. And that's important to me. But guys, you got to understand, you guys have to come to my email me and email back. Fucking DM me on Instagram. I make it so easy. Like DM me on Instagram. I will respond. Like super like quickly, swiftly. So danger. Some of you guys need to know that some of the people and spaces that you're holding on to because you think that you're supposed to for whatever reason, Spirit wants you to know that's dangerous to you and to them because the crazy part is when you learn a lesson, Spirit is going to hold you to that. Spirit is going to say basically if you know better, you need to be doing better at this point. So if you're hanging out with people and you learned a lesson about those types of people and you keep doing it, that's when danger is going to come in. That's when you're going to threaten your fucking foundation. That's when you're going to fuck around and lose all your money, fuck up your lease, get a strike on something, lose some bullshit's going to happen. You could lose your car or something crazy because you don't want to heed the danger. The person I just let go of the shit that I just told y'all about, that would have been dangerous if I didn't let that go. Because this specific person, they knew I had learned just a big fucking lesson with narcissism, my last relationship. So if I would have just let them keep coming around, stressing me the fuck out, they would have took full advantage of that and it would have become dangerous to me. You don't. Oh wait. It says you don't have. Wait. What did I write? Y'all gotta excuse me. I was trying to do some cool art and now I can't even read my cool art. I'm gonna come back to this one. It says you should work on that. So Spirit says you should work on that. Work on knowing when to spot danger or just knowing when to know that something is not for you and confidently leaving it alone. You don't have to entertain something just because it's there. Have more love for yourself, Virgos. Honestly, even if not dealing with people keeps leading you to yourself, it may seem frustrating, but look at it as a blessing. Like, oh my God, I get to X somebody out and go enjoy myself. That's amazing. When I just realized like that I can do that and how freeing that's actually starting to feel, it changed the game for me. Like I don't have to deal with this person. Yeah, I don't have to feel bad about it either, and I can just go and enjoy my damn self. Yes, accept and move on. I'm gonna do that. I need this person out of my fucking face immediately so I can go back to praying and talking to my fucking guys and being the weirdest fucking spiritual person I've ever seen. You hear that's what matters. We are all here for you. I'm here for you guys. I love you guys. It says, looks like it's paying off. It's all paying off. So it says, it all looks like it's paying off. So I feel like whatever you guys are doing to get ahead or to heal yourself or to secure yourself in your spirituality even more, to gain the life and the soul journey that you desire to be on, the one with less suffering, less fucking like hell in hot water, right? It's paying off and you're starting to notice. So keep doing it. It says don't sweat it. So don't sweat giving the shit up. Look at it as a good thing. Look at it as returning to your fucking self. If you keep putting up with things that separate you from yourself, you're just allowing you to be separated from yourself. What the fuck? That's basically telling the universe you care nothing about your spirituality. You care nothing about your journey. You care nothing about your commitment to the greater good. You care nothing about your manifestations. All you care about is entertaining something that you're settling for, entertaining something that's not even worth it. Oh, you don't have time for this. I gotta go back in and write the time part. That's my cool art got messed up because I didn't write time. So Spirit is telling you don't have time for this. You have more shit that you're supposed to be doing right now, Virgo. As in claiming blessings and getting yourself on fire ass timelines with fire ass people, and you're over here wasting your time with people. I'm not going to judge these people or drag them because it's not their fault that they're in lower vibrational spaces. They're healing and they're growing. We've been there. That's what the mirroring is supposed to be. So they can learn about how to get to where you are and for you to learn that, damn, I used to be there and I'm growing. Wow. Right? You don't have time to sit there and watch that person grow. Tell them bye. I'll see you later. You can see them later, Virgo. This is something that Spirit has been trying to drill into my head because I just love people. I love them for their darkness, their ugliness. I love them for everything about them. That's one thing I love about myself. People, I love people hard. And I get sad when I have to tell them to fucking go. Or I'll see you later. Because I want them there, damn it. I don't care if they're a druggie. I don't care if they're fucking crazy. Sometimes I do. It depends on the person. It depends on the person, y'all. I'm not fucking out here crazy now. I ain't finna just be hanging out with fucking crazy ass people just cuz. But like sometimes I really find gems and they're wild, but they're gems. And Spirit be telling me, it's like you're a little kid and you're like, oh, tell your friend you'll see them later. And you're like, I'll see you later. But you don't want to tell them to go, but it's like you gotta go. You gotta go or you're gonna hold yourself back. And then that person's gonna end up hurting you because you or y'all were supposed to split up. And then you're gonna end up resenting them. So why don't you just leave before you start resenting them or resenting yourself for staying around? That's the message. So that's what Spirit wanted me to tell you guys. Let me get some advice out. We're gonna close this reading because it is getting long. And it's crazy because I used to look at readings and go, I don't even want to listen to the short readings. Give me a short reading. And don't get me wrong, I listen to both now. If I need a quick reading, I make sure that I only look for quick readings. Not even look for, I let them come to me. I don't ever go look for readings, ever. But anyways, yeah, like, you know, I'll take in the short ones because I'm like, all right, like, I don't have much time. I'm just trying to get a quick answer or whatever. Like, it depends on me. But some readers, now long reads depend on the reader, the title, what the content of it is. For me to sit there and listen to a good 30 minutes of it, then come back later and listen to the rest of the 20 minutes, right? But I don't mind doing these longer reads because I would hope that I'm the kind of reader where people are going to come and watch this shit. Even if they watch it part by part or whatever, y'all come back because this is good shit. I feel like Spirit gets me talking so much because you guys may learn from my fucking experiences. Who knows? All right, let's get some advice out. If you guys are catching a vibe, subscribe. Let me stop being annoying. Drop a like, y'all, if y'all feeling it. I love you guys. Wow. When is your birthday? Because we share way too many similarities. I love it. My birthday was just on the 26th. If we're both Virgos, that could be why. Or we could just be like, sharing a frequency. That's why you're here right now. I feel like a lot of the people who, my OGs, my like gang that show up, you are that in what you seek. Yeah, exactly. I feel like a lot of y'all that are here are literally on my vibration. That's why you guys are here. Me and Irie talk about that a lot, when we chat it up. All right, I didn't ask a question yet, but I just wanted to get out of energy. I got this one out, I think, yesterday for myself. But anyways, it says, I would venture to warn against too great intimacy with artists, as it is very seductive and a little dangerous. So, Virgo, I think that you guys, it would help us all, right, to understand, overstand, and understand that when you deal with people such as yourself, who are artists, creative, beautiful in their own way, individual, right? Angsty, whatever they are, right? Know that it's a highly seductive thing, right? You are seductive. These people are seductive. Y'all might be on different frequencies and things. September 5th, yeah, nice. I'm a Virgo moon too, so we could chat if you want. Hit me up on Instagram. We could chat for sure. I love talking to you guys, so hit up. But anyway, yeah, like you guys gotta understand, these souls are old and beautiful souls, and of course that's why they feel so good to you, Virgo, because they are just as complex as you are. But that you gotta watch out for how seductive they can feel. Art is meant to draw you in. Certain things are meant to draw you in. It's like the void. The void draws us in for different reasons, for lessons, for to show us something, all these different things, right? It's like looking in a looking glass. You start to see things and it's like, what is that? And you go towards it. I don't know. What I'm getting from this message is, everyone, it could be a little dangerous if you allow yourself to be drawn in by everything that you find interesting. It's like a little kid who is just like, ooh, is that a candy truck over there? Anyone would tell their child, don't you ever go to a truck with people in it giving you candy. And you know why. Us adults, we know why, right? It's like that. Be aware of that little kid in you that just is so in awe and drawn to things that are like you or that you are liking. It's not always a safe place. That's what Spirit really wants you guys to know. No girl would go to the altar if she knew all. So, you guys, everybody has their shit. Let me start off by saying that. Okay, everybody has their shit, whether you're good or bad, blessed or not blessed, whatever you want to look at it. But you don't want to be dealing with people who you know are fucked up. I think that's why this message is coming through right about now. Queen Victoria, she married her cousin and they had all these kids. I feel like she was just getting used and abused. All right, y'all. I'm so sorry about that. My phone died out of nowhere. But the last quote on that card pretty much said what I was saying about Queen Victoria is that when you are a queen or a king or whatever, when you accept that place, you accept, just like presidents and all that shit, you accept whatever is in place, right? Obviously, you're going to come through and make the changes that you want to make to the system, right? But you have to come in and obey how things are done most of the time, or people are going to off with your head, try to throw you out, some crazy shit, right? Like I said, Queen Victoria, she married her fucking cousin and had 9 kids by this man, fell in love with him. And that's because that's what their family did. They keep it all in the family, blood wise, money wise, all that shit. So she was, this lady was in power so long. She's the first one who moved into the Buckingham Palace. So she basically surrendered herself to everything that she was meant to do. And you guys can look at this in a positive or negative way depending on whatever it is that you're dealing with in life, however this resonates for you. Some of you need to go in a space and be you. Take over the shit and completely change it. I think most of you need to do that. There's only a few of you, I think, who need to place yourself in a system and just do exactly what you're told. Like, I feel like spirit wants you to do that when it comes to your spiritual journey, because that's not really a negative thing in that light. You're serving your purpose and doing a great ass job. Because that she did do a great ass job, even though I wouldn't want to marry my cousin or have kids by him, you know. But you know, whatever. That was their thing back in the day, and that was an honor for them to do. And what's up, Johnny? Yeah, go back to the beginning. And you know, I think this is more in regards to people. I think this is why this card came out, so you can understand how you align and connect with people. You're not supposed to come into them and gel and mold to who they are, how they do things, or even allow yourself to be the moth. What do we say here as in the void, guys? Somebody tell me. The moth and the flame. What do you do? I'll say it. If somebody don't say it in the next couple seconds, I'll say it. What do? You become you are the flame, guys. Be the flame, not the moth. You attract. You do not allow yourself to be seduced. It's so funny because I just watched Hansel and Gretel, or Gretel and Hansel, and it was like the horror version. And it's like that, like Gretel knew, like, bitch, we smelling cake and cookies and shit in the middle of the forest. How, Sway? How? My mom taught us that we don't get nothing just a whole bunch of something without something being lost. That's true most of the time in this earth realm and a lot of realms and things, right? But Hansel was just hungry. He's like, I want the fucking cake. It's like that. People are seducing you with themselves, and you're allowing it to happen. Enjoy life, Virgo, but don't get seduced. Don't get duped. Don't get played out here, because you're dealing with attractive souls, people who sexy and might know how to play a few guitar riffs. That's me. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God, that has been me. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm taking this message in for myself. The last quote says, "The important thing is not what they think of me, but what I think of them." And that's what you guys need to hold on to a lot more in life. What do you think of them? You have to get used to the power that you hold, Virgo, and hold on to it. Don't give it away. You're in that position for a reason. God wants you to claim that and be that, because that is how you will serve your purpose, not by just giving yourself to someone thinking that it's love when it's really you just getting seduced by some fucking entity you have no real clue about. So that's the message for today. I really hope that helped. We're almost an hour in. That's okay though. It's gonna take a while to upload, but I think they're gonna let you guys watch this even though it's uploading. I think that's how that goes. Cause like the views be looking real puny, and I be thinking that people can't watch it while it's uploading, but I don't really know. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I have a lot of catching up on like my YouTube ins and outs, because I have to really understand how this shit works, so I can know how to get my coin and make the best use out of this. I didn't know that my YouTube stuff would be a huge part of my practice. At first, I really didn't think so. When I was doing this back at the hotel for my OGs, like, I didn't think that I would still be doing this. Like, I don't know what I thought. Okay, wow. Give us some nice, good advice, Great Spirit. Woo. Y'all getting those cards that's letting me know y'all are coming into some serious times now. Y'all are about to get to work on what y'all want to get to work on. Okay, I love that. So let's go ahead and look at this, right? It's time for you guys to take action, first of all. It's Spirit is putting you in a position to be able to take action with the people around you because you've had the time to grow, heal, come into your power, see what it is that you're probably going to be going towards, working towards. What up, Yates? What up, gang? Yeah, so now you're in a space where you're about to be able to take action, starting with the people in the riffraff that's around you, the shit that's just not fighting other people. You gotta tell, see you later, bye. Me and you must never part. Alright, separate yourself. Hoppo didn't do that. Don't listen to me, y'all. Progress, make progress. That's what your action is toward. Making progress in your own space, in your own life before this next phase. You're coming into the next phase for sure. Priorities, get them straight. Because how we going to hand you all of these responsibilities and clients and you know, all these roles that you've been asking for if you don't take action towards your own progress and set your priorities straight, Virgo? Because you're doing it out of place of a desire. You desire better. You desire higher. You desire things. You got to make it clear. How will I clearly imagine what I want today? So sit with your desires, Virgo. Sit with your desire. Sit with what you desire out of a person. Every time these people piss you off, I just saw 55 on the time. Every time these people piss you off, that's when you need to go, damn, you're showing me exactly what you want. Like, if a person, a romantic venture is pissing you off, they should be showing you right then what you don't want. Family, friends, same for them. If people are giving you constant shit you don't want, you should easily be able to see what you do desire. If somebody's constantly not just listening to you, damn, okay, let me write that down. I desire somebody who's gonna listen to me. Sorry, y'all. If somebody is constantly cursing you out every time they mad, but they don't want to tell you why they mad, that should be, write it down. I want somebody who's gonna fucking know how to communicate when they mad. I want somebody who's not gonna fucking go off on me and be rude as fuck when they're mad. I want somebody who's not gonna belittle me when I'm at a vulnerable place. I wanna be around people who have a little bit more fucking compassion. I want a compassionate person. Right? Sit with your desires. You know what it is you want. Make it clear. Stop moving off of fear and just like lack and just feeling like, don't let what you go through determine what you can attract to you. Because you're cutting yourself down. Give it time. Manifestation always doesn't work so quickly. Sometimes we have to give it time because sometimes what we want is hard for the universe to find. It's like when you order something offline. If you order a rare fucking item, it gotta take some time to make its way to you, to be found and then made its way to you. That's what I said in the last read when I said a good meal takes a while to prepare. If you want a real good meal, it's gonna take a while to prepare. It's not gonna be no quickly made microwave shit. If you're asking for a certain type of individual, where do you live? You live on a hellish realm. At Earth, at this time, we are fucking in a spiritual warfare fighting for Earth back. We're trying to make this bitch heaven where they've been trying to make it hell. It's going to take a while to find you a virtuous, upstanding, spiritual person to align with you, but it's not impossible because there's so many people trying to do the same thing right now, but we're all getting ready to receive each other. It's like when you click on an app on an iPhone, on an Apple, and you see it doing that little jittery thing, the little shake. It's like you clicked on something. Now it's like that. You're like that app, that jittery shaking app. Like, okay, where do I go? What do I do? Everything in your life is like that as well. You get to move that app around. Where does it need to go? Do you need to delete it for now, re-download it later? Do you need to move it to another page so you don't see it so often? What do? Make those decisions, those actions, because this is all a part of your journey. How are you going to be a leader, a teacher, a boss, an owner of a business, of anything? How are you going to evolve if you don't make actions, important ass actions and decisions on your journey? That's not going to be for the universe to do. It's going to be for you to do. That's your responsibility. Wow, this is dope. I hope it reaches as many people as it can. I hope it resonates for you guys. I'm excited about the journey myself, honestly. Because even though crazy shit happens, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, sometimes I get a little, like, shaken up when people are making me feel a certain way when I'm, like, addressing them. Like, I be thinking they gonna... Like, I don't know what world I be living in when I be thinking people are just gonna be like, oh, like, she's calling me, she telling me I don't listen, she telling me that I'm a bad friend or whatever, da da da. Like, damn, maybe I am. Maybe I should be better to her. Maybe I should separate myself. Some people will be like that. Blessings to those people, right? But some people are gonna flip it on you. What about you? You do this, you do that. A real friend, a real person in general who cares about you is gonna be like, look, we're both not perfect, but I think it would just help if we both want to be in each other's lives to really just like talk about this and see what we need to do, right? It's gonna be very balanced. It's gonna feel easier to accomplish. It's gonna feel like you can accomplish it. With other people, they're gonna blame you, point the finger, da 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 da, this and that. It shouldn't feel like that. So that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. I love you guys, and I really hope this resonated. I'm open for personal readings. Be on the lookout for my small batch candles that are on sale now. I can, I'm pretty sure I can ship to you guys, but like just hit me up and we'll see what we can do because I'll probably be shipping out of my own pocket. I'm just still setting up a lot of shit, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me because I'm really just also taking the direction of the universe as well. The universe is trying to guide me towards some other ventures, which is crazy because I just got started with my apothecary and I think I'm just gonna be keeping it more of a hobby for now until I do this stuff over here that spirit really wants me to do. Because not only does spirit want me to do it, I want to do it. Because when I say spirit, I mean my higher self and my guides. So the stuff that I'm about to do is shit that I've been wanting to do for like the past 2 years. Hint, hint, like working under folks and like, doing certain shit. What up, Cito? Too legit. What up, gang, gang? But yeah, I'm about to move into a whole nother space and do some shit, some big, crazy, amazing shit, I think. And this apothecary will just be my baby, my hobby until she's ready to really be everything that I want her to be, right? Because I think Spirit is really wanting to set me up with I think Spirit just really wants me to have that business to be exactly what I want it to be and for it to not, you know, that last message for me was when you were sharing your low point. Yeah, that's why I think Spirit wanted me to share it. Otherwise, I wouldn't share that shit. But it's fine actually because if you guys want to experience what I experienced during that time, I got a gift for you. Guess what? Go back to my oldest video. Go when the video say oldest to newest or whatever, put oldest to newest, right? You're gonna see my ass on there, hair not done, no makeup on, tears, red nose from crying, like eyes big from downloads and channeling. You guys will see me in that space, literally telling you my stories, telling you my experiences, because that's the reason for me even recording that shit. I was there, love. Who is there, bruh? Who was there? Cito too legit. You know what? I just had an idea. I think I may just give away the stuff that I'm making right now. Tell me what y'all think about that. And I could just like ship it to you guys. Tell me what you guys think about that. Like the teas, the candles, and the things that I've been making. I could like send them to some chosen people. Maybe I'll do like a little contest or just like get people to do it. And we both was shooting in the gym. Shooting in the gym? What do you mean? Like literally shooting in the gym? Because I don't remember shooting in the gym. I was very weak at the time. I couldn't really be that active. What do you mean by that? Don't just go away. He told too legit. But yeah, guys, I might just give away these products to like my fucking subscribers because you guys are amazing. You guys are the reason. Like, I can't even get into how amazing y'all are. Y'all my family. Even the creepy people who are hella creepy. Stay Scheming is the song. Oh, okay. I knew you didn't. I knew you didn't fucking mean that it was literal. I knew that. I felt in my soul that you didn't mean literally. You meant like we both was nigga in training. We was practicing. Yes, yes. I know that. I know the vibes. We here. We here. We here. I'm gonna go listen to that shit right now. And y'all made me want to just work on this vlog. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna post my birthday vlog. I was feeling some type of way. I'm like, I don't know. I was confused. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing right now? Spirit was just like, whatever you want to do, and I'm overthinking that shit. Like, whatever I want to do, like I'm supposed to be taking y'all direction, and they was like, that's our direction. Do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy. And so I made this vision board. I'll give y'all a little taste. This is in the void. BTS. But I give y'all a little taste or whatever. Just got some clothes and some food and some decorations. in a little sailboat and some liquor and a cute dress with some angel wings. And basically, this one is just about leveling up. Cause that's pretty much all I want right now. I just want to like exist as I'm living right now. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm living my dream right now. But I want to level it up, take it to another level, right? And I want to do more things. I want my body to be like way more healthier and stronger. Cause like I'm getting there, but like I'm tired of like running into like little issues and shit, right? So yeah, I just want to level up. And we were shooting in the gym together. Like that touches my heart. Y'all need to hit me up on Instagram and like connect so we can like connect. And don't be weird when you hit me up. I swear to God. If you interested in me, you're attracted, okay, cool, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But do not get in my inboxes acting weird. Just be normal. If y'all act weird, I could like look past that. That's not that big of a deal. But like, don't. I know how it feels because I was in a space at some point when I was weird to people in their inbox, probably low key harassing them. Then my birthday is on the 6th. Hopefully, you do another Virgo reading before then. I think I will. My next reading that I'm gonna do is probably like tomorrow or Friday. So you good? You got it. I will hit you on IG. Yeah, hit me up. You know, just connect with me there. I'm not saying like hop in my my inbox. We're gonna be the best friends for life, but just hit me up and we gonna chat. Just know I'm gonna get to the message when I can because I don't be on Instagram all that often anymore. I try to only use it for like connecting. I actually do use my Instagram for connecting, especially with my subscribers and shit like that. But I usually try to just get on there to like, for a purpose. I try not to get on there and just like scroll and just like be on there unless I just really have the time to. So yeah, I use it for what it should be used for. Sometimes for business, sometimes for pleasure or just for connecting, which I really enjoy because I'm tired of this fast paced like grind culture. Like I'm all for grind culture, but more so when it has to do with people's purposes, right? Like all that other shit is starting to make my head spin. Like selling all these cheap ass clothes and people just doing all this fast shit, fast fashion, fast this, fast that. Mm-mm. What's your IG? It's gonna be in the description box. I'll tell you guys verbally, but just know I will be putting this stuff in the description box or check my old videos description boxes. But it is at tombabe underscore underscore. All right, that is my Instagram handle. Okay, follow me. All right. Most of the time, I follow back. If you look like you're not that active on there, I won't follow you back. If you look like you may be like, when I say weird, I just mean like you're doing some shit that's not true to you or like true, like it's not giving like honesty and like I don't know how to explain it. Like for example, I had one person like follow me and they didn't have a picture, they didn't have their page was like private and they were hella cool to like chat with in the chat and it's crazy because it could have been a secret account, somebody I know, child, who knows. But I'm just telling this person like, how you following me but you won't want me to follow you? Like what kind of shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Like how do you expect me to just feel comfortable with you following me, interacting with you, and you're like, oh, I'm private, da da da. Okay, well, I'm private too. Bye. I just thought it was weird. It's like you won't accept my follow. You say you follow me on, you're a subscriber, you're loyal, you support. So if you think I'm so great enough for you to to tune in, tap into my energy, why can't I tap into yours and see what you post on your page or just you know what I'm saying? Like it just was strange. So saying that to say like if you don't seem like somebody I want to connect with, basically I won't connect with you on Instagram. But if you seem fucking fine, like I will hella chat with you. Like why not, right? And don't ask me for nothing for free, guys. I love you guys. I do things when spirit guides me to do things for free, but I will not work for free because that's just not smart. Okay, I can help with things here and there, maybe answer a question here and there about something general, but if you try to come to me, I get a free reading or that just makes me feel like you must not respect the level of respect that I have for myself, right? Or maybe you just feel like I'll help. I don't know. Whatever it is, I ain't finna work for free. I'll have to add more pics then, usually more on my stories than I post. That's cool. Ain't nobody telling you how to post. I'll check your story out. It's whatever. I don't really care about content. I just more so care. Well, being active, yeah. Like I don't know. Active to me is also just interacting, like watching my story, liking photos. Like now, if motherfuckers just get on there watching my story, but they not liking nothing. That's sus. That's sus to me. Or you liking hella photos, but you won't like follow. But then you also in my inbox trying to talk to me. It's like, why would you not follow and support my page, but you want to interact with me? Just stuff that just gives sus, right? That's what it's serving. That's what it's giving, right? This is cool. This is cute. But yeah, I gotta get ready to go and get ready for the day. It's been cloudy in LA for the past few days, and I really like that. I don't like that. I don't block them because I like haters looking at me like, bitch, look at me if that's what you feel like you want to spend your time doing, baby. But if people are acting too weird, I will block them because it just is what it is. Um, for example, like I'm about to block this dude, and I've known this dude for a few years, but he's kind of like really badly on drugs now. There's like a thing in LA. So many people are addicted to drugs, crazy drugs. I am not, thank God. When I was depressed a few years back, I was addicted. I had a little stint with like downers, but like I've never been like into heavy drugs like that. Like maybe every once in a while, like maybe a little Molly. I'm just kidding. I'm not like, let me chill because I know like YouTube be like YouTube be on some bullshit. But like this is you guys will read my book of life one day. You guys will hear my story one day. But I'm just saying that to say like, don't think that you guys have to like connect with all these people who are just not on the shit that you're on. I just felt the need to say that. I love you guys. I'm gonna let this video go. I'm gonna upload it and all that. I'll probably give away some of these things that I'm making because selling them is just doesn't feel right now. So I'm probably just gonna give it away. Candles and things. I'll show you guys what they are. And that's how I started off my tarot business. So I feel like I want this business to be the same. So I love you guys so much. I will let you guys know what I'm doing with the products, how I'm giving them away, and things like that. I'll keep you guys posted. You guys like these reads, comment on them, share them, really share them as well because I think YouTube be trying to put me in the shadows. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Yes. No, I want to make my money. I just want to wait until I have like the right packaging, the right labeling, all the things are set up and everything can run smoothly. Like I think right now I just need to kind of like, and I'm only saying I'm going to give this stuff away is because I've already, I'm not going to lie, I paid money. I invested in the materials that I have. But I'm just saying these first like round of products, I just want to kind of probably give them away. But I want to do them in contest form because that'll give me something along with the people who will be winning, right? I will get exposure in the ways that I desire, right? And people will get products that they hopefully love. But if y'all win something, just know y'all gonna be obligated, probably contractually. Cause some of y'all be playing games. I don't know how I'm gonna do this just yet. But whoever it is, they have to make sure that you guys are vocal about how these things work for you guys. Make content, make a post. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you just text me your feedback and I show it to somebody. I just want it to be real feedback about these products because they're not just, thank you, they're not just like a good smelling candle. They are magic candles that also smell good and they're made from fucking sustainable material. I use soy wax. I use um like like wicks that are made of only natural materials, no plastics, none of that nasty shit. I use glitter that's biodegradable, plant cellulose glitter. That's expensive, right? I think I may sell like one or two candles that are just really special to me because one of the little containers has like real gold on it and it's actually the Zen candle. So I might sell that one for sure. But like some of the stuff, I think I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna sell some things, give away some things, whatever. I'll figure it away. I'll figure it out in my own time, and also ask Spirit for some direction. But I'm saying that to say like these products are really the real deal and I have to just learn how to, I just gotta make the content around them and get the information out so people can know what it is, whatever. You guys will be included. Obviously y'all are gang, y'all are family. I love you guys. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let myself go for real. I love you guys. Bye. Peace.